Stream key. Little glitch. Think we can fix this. Vertical. YouTube. Output. Get back here. Cut on accident. Please double check your stream key. Maybe problem connected to the server. I can fix this. Give me a second. Why are you being difficult? Get into the advanced settings. No. Change the stream URL. You get back here. Come on. Instagram. There. That's the problem. Yeah. Okay, hang with me. 1 second. Awesome. I think this is also live. I'm just pulling this here for a second. Facebook. Can I pop out that chat? Yep. Boom. Drag that there for a second. Hang on. Yeah, looks like this is working. It's working. This one will have to go here. Oh. Boom. All right. So, welcome in, everybody. Good to see ya. Where did I put the Facebook chat? There. Sick. Alright, back to making glass. I've already been streaming on Twitch. Welcome in. I see a bunch of people. Hey, Uncle Dean, good to see ya. Just talking about the wedding that we were at over the weekend. My brother-in-law, your nephew. Camera is supposed to be. Come on. Why is it acting up now? Alright, I gotta get started. I'm taking the gather in my home studio, everybody, where I make all my glass. Putting on some pulverized colored glass. making glass for Etsy orders. Most of my catalog is listed as made to order. Forget to track me now. Hey, we have Joy is Peace Dancing. Good to see that the YouTube's working. I see people on Instagram. I see Instagram is working. Haven't seen anybody chime in on the Facebook chat yet. Hopefully all of the platforms are firing away. Your setup has gotten really amazing, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I've been for over 3 years now, pretty much converting my home studio into a TV studio. It's pretty wild. Getting a bubble started in here. There she blows. This is going to be a blue mix bubble tumbler. One of a set of 4 that was ordered. I've got 3, but I'll still probably make a couple extra. That's always the nature, having to make some extras. I don't understand how Facebook Watcher even works. Is there even chat, or is it just posting comments? It's live streaming. Yeah, man, we've got the video and the chat going over there, too. Hey, yeah, I can see you, Captain Tilt. It works. Fantastic. I think if somebody watches it as a replay, the comments appear as the timestamp plays in. So that's a pineapple mold. It gives this dimpled pattern to my glass. There we go. Oh. Wrong button. Woo! Got a lot of buttons I can do to control everything. Okay, so the comment is in the chat. Yes, sir, I can see you. Hey, Greg. Testing. Yep, working. Thank you, thank you. We zoom in anymore? No, that is max zoom. We can see the dimpled pattern that's on the surface. When I go to gather over this glass in just a second, take another dip into the tank of clear, all of those little dimples will trap little air pockets. Take a block out. We'll use that tool next. This camera's still not tracking me. Come on. Whatever. Come over here, camera. Yeah. Definitely less compression on the Twitch stream side. The vertical vid looks fine on YouTube, but it does look wacky on Instagram or on YouTube. Looks fine on Facebook, but wacky on YouTube. Filming advice: have a camera with fixed focus where you can do close-ups, because all of the cameras move. You see, they all have different presets. I can't have a fixed focus. Trying to get a lot out of limited system and the software that controls these cameras limits out at 4 cameras. Black Hole Performance over on YouTube, thank you so much. These are really top-end cameras. They have 60 frames per second and they capture in 4K, which I'm also recording, and I can edit this down later. If I could have more of these cameras in the system, I would. They're pricey, but they are so worth it. Oop. So we're balancing out the temperature between the core and the newer layer of glass. Still can't get that camera to do what I want. You can't just rate him. What's up? Hey, Fair Academy. Testing out some multi-streaming? Yeah. Still wish I could get one merged chat. I've got 2 platforms on one screen and 2 platforms on another screen, and good thing I have 4 monitors in this shop, but maybe what I'm figuring out is I need more than 4 monitors, or bigger monitors. OBS doesn't merge them. Need an extension for that. It's tricky it's easy to merge some chats. Other platforms are harder to tie in. Hey, Griffin, good to see you. I don't know how I got here. I literally opened my Instagram and Phil was there. And now you're here. You've been here. Griffin's been on my stream before. You think there's an extension, but you can't show merge chat? I mean, I think that's like on the screen. You can't broadcast your merged chat on the frame, but I think if it's captured on a monitor from the side, that wouldn't be a violation of the terms of service. So tricky. Been doing a lot of this for a few years now. A lot of new stuff coming soon. Nope. Camera wasn't looking where I wanted it to, so moving on. Could do them as overlays, but that gets messy. Yeah. There we go. But I hope everybody's week is going great. I hope everybody's getting really excited for the holiday, long weekend. Eat a bunch of really good food. Now we're squeezing in a line that'll give us somewhere to break our glass, free from our blowpipe later in the process. Most of the glass that we make, pretty much all the glass that we make, is blown from the top down. That bubble pattern is really starting to show up now. That neckline at the top will eventually become the top of our vessel, the lip. And that rounded bottom will eventually get flattened. I don't know why I'm measuring. Yes, it's too wide. We're not there yet. Now comes a series of heats where we're going to make it taller and narrower. We're going to build a gradient of temperature into the glass, which is really the fun, interesting thing about how glass works. It's going to have this gradient characteristic. As it gets hotter, it becomes more liquid. As it gets colder, it becomes more solid. But in the temperature range where it's on my pipe, it's neither, it's both. Water obviously doesn't have a gradient state. It goes immediately from solid to liquid. And so water blowing, not a thing. Hey, over on Twitch, my good friend Mav throwing a donation of bits at us. Singular bit. Still appreciated. Thank you. Heating and stretching. Come on, camera, do the thing. Griffin says he's going to watch on Twitch. He was on Instagram. We'll get on his PC when he gets home. That's awesome. Glass blowing question. My grandmother collected glass paperweights. She has one that is shattered, but has a smooth exterior. How do you make something like that? Request for more information. Since you're on Twitch, the easiest thing to do is hit exclamation point Discord. It's going to give you the link. You can jump right in, post a picture. Still not as hot as I thought. Like cracked or totally shattered. Sounds like some kind of design element on the inside. Interesting. Except the surface. But like my friend Griffin said, it's too easy. You just gotta open your phone and there's Phil on your screen. Been doing this gradually. This cup is getting taller and narrower. We're getting to where we're gonna start shaping, start measuring, and get to a very specific temperature range, specific size. I've been streaming on Twitch for about 3 years. We have a really developed system in place, y'all. We stream on Twitch pretty much all day, every day, when I'm making glass, at least. And what you're seeing on other platforms is an incomplete frame. Pretty much the middle third. So if you're interested, hop on over to Twitch. See the whole show. If you happen to be an Amazon Prime subscriber, you're in a position where you can give us a free subscription every month. No cost to you, included in your Amazon Prime subscription. And those little contributions add up and do so much to help independent artists make art. You get to work from home. This is pretty crazy. Able to work from home thanks to awesome equipment from Mobile Glass Blowing Studios. Equipment that's just the right scale for anybody who's starting out. or a full-blown professional like myself. That's good. Now we're going to start heating and flattening the bottom. Sir, if I want the ability to choose the song. Oh, we don't have that function right now. That is one I'd like to add, but the music is coming from a platform called Pretzel that's license-free music. I don't really know how to do song selection through that. Enhance. Can you see the bubbles? Now we're getting slow music. It's getting sensual. When I'm going all the way into this furnace, which is running at about 2200 degrees, what I'm doing is I'm balancing out a minimum temperature. Nothing on my pipe can be below 1000 degrees. Ah, it's Griffin. Let me show you how to do music through OBS sometime. We should. Griffin, you need to come back. Anyways, just make some glass, drink some more Maker's Mark. Had a good time hanging out with you last time. Congratulations on your new opportunity at Lorton. That's exciting. Come to Lorton. I don't leave my house much. Kind of a hermit. Come visit me. I already had to loan you all my furnace. Thanks, bruv. I'm aware. And coming February 1st, I'm expecting my first kid. Little girl. I have a lot to do in between now and then, and it's unlikely I'm going to get out much. Hey, congratulations. Thank you. Highest Twitch donation gets to name her. Nope. Bailey, Virginia. Valencia. She has a name. Good guess, though. Maybe if I get another dog. We already have 3, but if we get another dog, maybe I'll let Twitch name it. How we doing? Ooh, actually a tiny bit wide. I'm gonna touch it one more time. Just want to keep my proportions a little bit more consistent. This will give me a good chance to balance out the temperature. Twitch poll. Racer X for the win. Y'all, if you're watching on another platform, we have a much more active community on Twitch. Would love to see you guys move over to the other platform and watch us on the regular. For this evening, I'm just going to be making this 1 cup on my other streams. But for the rest of the evening, we have a lot of glass that I'm still going to be making live on Twitch. Okay, we ought to be good now. Snug, but good. Bubbles. Man, chat is going off on Twitch. I love it. I literally have other glass artists other glass appreciators, other friendly folks from the internet. Whole conversation's going on. If you wanted to add glow-in-the-dark elements to an ornament, what would you use? I don't know the chemistry of that in particular, but I do have a pigment that glows in the dark. It's made by a studio called Sunspots. They're in Stanton, Virginia. And their pigment is available through Olympic Color. COE 96, just like the rest of what we work with. Alright, temperature's balanced out. Add some uranium. That'll make it glow in a black light. I don't know if it'll glow in the dark per se. Taking another gather. Just a wee little bit of glass. It's dripping! We're going to roll that out to make what's called a punty, a deliberately weak attachment we're going to stick onto the bottom of our tumbler while it's broken off of the blowpipe, and we're able to shape the top half. It won't. I'll collect uranium glass. Yeah, I have uranium glass pigment as well, and I've made plenty of items with uranium glass. So I'm unsure if there's another variant that does glow in the dark, but otherwise just UV. So we just touch this to the bottom of my cup. Give it a little tap. Comes right off. And with everything functionally flipped over at this stage, I can start shaping the open side. About tritium. Oh, I have no idea. Is that a real thing, or is that from like Star Trek? Hey, thanks again, Black Hole Performance. Really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's watching on every platform right now. Like I said, I've been streaming on one platform for about 3 years. There's a lot of hardware and software that I had to learn that I didn't want to learn, but I needed to learn. Because I think this is a really cool format to share glass blowing with. How many of my viewers have seen me in person at an event, or seen glass blowing in person at another studio, or out in the wild, and thought, this is something I could watch all day? Well, you can. And I wear cool headbands while I do it. Every once in a while, still got to go all the way in. Then we heat the side that we want to open, that we want malleable. I think I've seen you twice in public, you recluse. Both times at Glen Echo, huh? Called out, shots fired. But I get around. I always go to the Glass Art Society conference. We go every year. Next year it's going to be in Corning. My trip's already paid for. Never seen it live. My mom likes glass ornaments and vases, so they're all over the house. I'll see you there. Up in New York, eh? Yeah! So the Glass Art Society is a great organization. It holds this educational conference every year. It's always in a different venue. Next year it happens to be in Corning, New York. It's a really big event. Used to live not too far from Corning. 2025, the conference was in Fort Worth, Texas. It was hot. Lots to trim off there. This is gonna be fun. Look at that long horn. No problem. Got rid of all that extra glass. It was actually a pretty perfectly sized up trim. I wish I had seen their studio set up for gas. You were super excited with the equipment you visited. Yeah. Not hot enough. More heat. Big point about glass chemistry. Good stuff. Good stuff. Neodymium, also very cool. Seen neodymium glass. I'm a fan. Dang, right on. One more touch just for some fine tuning, some balancing it out. Do. Give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right with y'all. Last flash. Again, we're just balancing out the temperature. Don't want anything to be so hot that it might be malleable, but I don't want anything to be so cold that it might crack. Ah, yes. That looks about right. Just takes a couple drops of water here. And come over our little knockoff box. Send a little tap into the metal to release the glass. It's a little bit of vibration. Hey, Minnings, great to see ya. Right now we're using a hot torch. This is burning oxygen and propane. And we're fire polishing that little attachment point. Where the glass breaks off the pipe could be sharp. Anything that is sharp is inherently poorly insulated. It's gonna beat up on itself and become totally smooth. Oh yeah. Who doesn't love playing with fire? I love playing with fire. So that's my tumbler. Going into the kiln now. Ring the bell. And if you're patient with me for just 1 second, after that glass cools down, it'll look exactly like this one. Blues and greens, maybe a little bit of pink in there. Multicolor bubbles. Woohoo! Alright, thanks for hanging out, y'all. It's that time. We're going to cut off the stream on the other 3 platforms. Goodbye, YouTube and my good friends over there. Goodbye, Facebook and Etsy viewers. Nope, Facebook and Instagram viewers. You can still get your glass on Etsy. Valencia glass. Let's go. Alright, that's enough goofing off. Come find us on Twitch, y'all. Bing, bing.